So I just wanted to make a little video showcasing a couple differences between the TR-6S and the MC-101 and why you would prefer one over the other, or you know what the differences are really, because they are actually different machines. So the interesting thing about the MC-101 is that it's a full groove box. You get 4 tracks. You can play a lot of different types of sounds. But the drums on here are just samples. So that's very different than the actual ACB or analog circuit behavior of the TR-6S. Now, I've actually got the same pattern kind of loaded up on both, and I wanted to show y'all some of the differences. So I'm just going to press play, even though they're actually synced via MIDI. Okay, so the hi-hats and the kick drum, the 808 kick, are coming from the MC-101, and the hand clap is actually coming from over here on the TR-6S. So now I take the hand clap out. I can put this hand clap here, sequence that. See, now as you can see, that sounds very different than the hand clap over here, because it's just a sample playing back. Now I'm going to go ahead and mute that. Now here's what you can do over here that makes things very interesting. Say on your hi-hats you want to adjust the tuning of that. See, I like that. That's kind of cool. But see over here, let's bring that back in. If I wanted to adjust the tuning of this, what I would have to do is, see here, you can adjust the tuning, but it adjusts the tuning for the whole kit. So the advantages of the TR-6S are being able to adjust those tuning over those individual drums. Not only that, you can also record these as automation. So if I go back into here, I can record that. See, so now you hear that I can just change just the pitch of the hi-hat while the other pattern's going. Now, the other cool, interesting thing about this is you can do things like with your kick drum. Let me get some of that reverb off of there. Now let's say I want to adjust this decay on this kick drum. I can get it really long. Very different than what I would be able to do on the MC-101. So this is really just more of a drum machine, the TR-6S. It has a lot more controls over your instruments individually. And so that's what I prefer about this one. But if, say, you don't necessarily have any other gear, you may want to start off with just the MC-101. Which has, a lot of other instruments in here, all of the Roland classics. But really, a lot of people are wondering, okay, well, if you have the MC-101 already, why would you get the TR-6S? And that is why. Is because of the analog circuit behavior and more detailed controls over the individual instruments.